Good morning. So I've just been up for my nature wake up, and it's 12:08, I think it was. Due to what was happening last night. What's on my mind first thing Sunday morning? My father. Hard not to fucking think that way on a Sunday morning. It's forever burning my memory now. If you see what I mean. And I'm not talking religiously. Yep, just fired everything up. Supposed to let a bit of daylight in, isn't it? It's just ouch. Well, my blood pressure's alright. I ain't got a blood rush getting up. I can't see any water on the paving slabs from the satellite imagery last night. Right. Pillow's dried out, I think. Still feels a bit damp, so I'll get that outdoors. Still feels damp. So I better bring the other fan in here and just sit it on the end of the bed and let it blow up the bed, dry the bedding out. Literally woke up drenched in sweat. I can still see it slightly. So it must have gone right into the mattress topper. Right. I didn't have the same on this side of the bed. Just airing the mattress off. Let's just get under the quilt. That's the first thing, wake up thing, isn't it? When you drop stuff and that. Right, so I slept in the bed last night on the dry side of the bed. So I had the top of the quilt out, which is nicely dried out from my own body heat. But didn't sweat on this side of the bed. Right. So that's my phone case. So I've been just turning the phone off. Let's have a look at the satellite imagery this morning. See what it looks like this morning. Okay. We have a whited out map. Alright, so no rain. Why is it whiting out? So the fans at the Euros got absolutely fucking thundered on last night. That was a really heavy system. So for any fans out there having a camping holiday or whatever, it's been constant. And more coming by the looks of it. And it's all heading up to Ice Cap. Right. So it's still showing it even on this new updated format. Where they try to hide it, you can still see the way it's going. It's been pulled up towards Norway very clearly. But you can't see the bigger picture, if you see what I mean. But because they're trying to keep it quiet. So we've got a cloudy day in the UK. It's summer over for a little while. What the hell's that? Just going over Ireland. Up there. A line of red stuff. That's not blue for the sea, is it? What have they put in that cloud layer? Just making it go a different colour. See it? You never know, because they spray the fucking shit in the sky, don't they? To block it. To block out the sun. And I'm seeing the storm just coming in off the west coast of Ireland. As soon as it gets off of that whited out bit where they're trying to hide something. So that's going to go down over Dublin next, red. So it's being drawn to that. Right. And Wales. And then pulled across. Next road transmitter either side, one at London, one at Lincolnshire. Yeah, so it's getting pulled across there, getting boosted, boosted, boosted. And then it's getting over there. So what's going on over here? Because it's all coming down from the north. To meet hot air coming up from the south, which creates that. Right, So you see what they're up to. Oh dear. So it's a pair of black combats and a black sports top. Just over the top of them now. You right there, Marnie Moo? Yeah, you're just waking up to it, are you, buddy? Yeah, let me describe nature. Very watery. Don't know how, because all implements were clean that I cooked with yesterday. And we cup, coffee machine and everything else. Right? Which leaves the food itself. Bacon, egg, prawns, rice, potatoes. I would have thought, and the prawns were cooked well enough in the oven, in olive oil and some lemon juice for a reason. Been drinking lemon tea through the night as well. Yeah, because of that. So I got up and drunk the rest of that, and that was covered. So there's nothing getting in my cups or my teapot overnight, is there? Right? Didn't have diarrhea. It was just a cleansing of my guts. The way I'm seeing it is like my body was trying to get something out of my body. Sure, it'd be a bit gross first thing in the morning. Well, at lunchtime. But I've only just woken up due to what was going on overnight or yesterday. And no, I haven't cleaned up any dog mess yet. While I roll myself another cig and wait for my coffee to brew. It's making all the right noises out there, so all good on that. Where's the phone cradle? So I'll put my filter in my ciggy. I didn't answer the door last night, not because for any other reason. I'm not fucking about. that time of the morning. And I definitely ain't opening my door that time of the morning. After being woken up. Things being what they are security wise at the moment. With the UK state. Services from over the pond. And someone trying to trigger me that time of the fucking night. Just ain't fucking happening. Alright. Just ain't fucking happening in any way, shape or form. Hang on, just let me chuck some fucking shorts on. Could do with a good old bleach. I was sitting on stuff the other day. Got me bed head on, so sticking that over it. Don't want to be washing combing my hair that took this time of the morning. Right, Marley, what's going on here? Couple of turds, couple of pisses. Making noises, all you girls. Hokey boy. What? What's up, little lady? You're hardly in a rush, are you? Eh? You've already used the hallway as a toilet, haven't you? Check on what the boys are doing quickly. Oh, there's Marnie, mate. What's your buddy? What's ya? What do you want? What's your monster? You all happy, are you? That didn't say jump up, did I? On your bed. Hey, Marnie. Hop, stop on your bed. Sit down. Just sit down a minute. Ah. Stay there. Bounce. You licking shit off the fucking kitchen floor. First thing in the morning. Go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. Go to the toilet. What? I'm not. Come on. In. Come on. Yes, that's your shit. I'm not picking it up yet. Don't eat it. I'll get your fucking breakfast in a minute once I'm woken up. You two at the kitchen, mate. On your bed. Good boys. Yeah, I know, Marty, don't worry. Hang on, I'll get up in a minute and you can have something to eat, can't you? Let me have my coffee first. That's to stop the dogs. The female's pissing all over the bedding, isn't it? So at least you've got clean bedding. All right. Right. We have coffee. Dogs have been out. Yeah, I had a really bad throat yesterday and that. I was nearly sick the night before. Right. Wasn't COVID though. Fucking opened the kitchen door and a fucking fly flew in my mouth. Hence the lemon tea and the alkaline. Don't want a dirty old fucking blue bottle or mayfly flying in my mouth, do I, laying eggs in my guts? So, alkalined my system through yesterday. So there ain't no pulse of the maggots going on in my guts. Had a day off meds yesterday. So there weren't no blockages, so it could go straight through my system and back out the other end. So I guess that answers what the sweats was about last night, don't it? If you see my point now. You know what it's like when you squash a fucking fly. You can see it either full of eggs or it's full of blood, innit? You know what I mean? So, alkaline cleans your system through. Don't want no dirty gin fly inside me, do I? Yeah, something in that direction. Because she even told me she was getting really pissed off with me. Is she now? I thought she was talking to herself. But I kept it, you know, just in the periphery of my mind's eye. Not in my head. Just remembered that it had been said. And then I got the fly and all that sort of gubbins. Suppose it would have made me sick if I hadn't have used my finger against my throat to hold it in place while I sicked it out. But I didn't see it come back out again, so I was using my finger to press into my throat to hold it there while I tried to get it out of my system. So, yeah. Plan failed, eh? Which brings me to the next thing. Just in case there's any censors or complaining about the video when I put it up. Are we on 31 minutes? Yeah, out of coffee creamer at the moment because I'm just sitting tight, aren't I? I'm not going anywhere. Alright? Because my scooter's been sabotaged, isn't it? So I'm not walking up the shop, am I? Because it's too painful to walk up the shop. I'm just using the straight. Got me bucket because of the dog barriers and stepping over them and having to untie one of the dog barriers. Too much messing about, isn't it? So, sciatic nerve playing up and all that. Not exactly freedom though, is it? You know what I'm saying now? Oh, Capita's getting desperate, aren't they? But I'm still disabled, still unfit to work or serve. And I've got some fat fucking white doctor that I had to see the other day who reminded me of someone, and I couldn't think who it was at the time, but just the way he was talking to me, it was like, yeah, I can see a resemblance now. Don't know who it is quite at the moment because I was medicated in the doctors, which they saw me take the Nefapam from the bouncing about on the seat of the scooter, where I was rushing to get there the first thing in the morning. And then he told me I was late and I had to go back another day. I said, what, you want me to go in there the day before payday, do you? Okay. Why's that? You've just had my scooter sabotaged. Yeah, he said, I'm good to go, apparently. Am I really? Right. Good to go where? What, back to work? In the army? Fuck off. Couldn't do my shopping, could I? All I could do was get my dog food and limp back home on the scooter with a flat back tyre, which it was cutting into the tyre. I knew it was doing that all the way home, but I had to get back home. Couldn't take it on the bus because I couldn't fucking be stressed out on the bus. Yeah, being told to collapse the scooter and everything else. Right. Because I'd already been wound up by that doctor, hadn't I? Telling me to go down there for a safety fucking warning. And I've got the NHS texting me, bombarding me with texts. Right. I've got, click on this link, click on that link. Oh, right, okay. No, I won't. Supposed to have a face-to-face with my doctor, and it's supposed to be private, right? But it's not private if you're doing it on the internet while the government's fucking wanting your email reply over XL bullies. Yeah, so that trying to get you to click on links for that, so I posted it, got proof of it, put it on my social media profiles that are being monitored by the same government. So they don't need to send me text, do they? Because they already know that I posted it, because I put proof online as bait. Then went and checked with the lovely ladies at the post office. I said, I'm still getting text messages off the government about XL bully neutering certifications. Right? I said, bearing in mind you sealed the envelope yourself, put your fingerprints on the sellotape, and I definitely pointed out to the girls that I trusted them and said, well, if it gets intercepted on the way there, that's a crime, isn't it? Interfering with the Royal Mail. So, post office is covered. Got proof that it was sent. Can get a copy from the vets. Right? To prove that it's been done. Got photographic proof of me signing it all and addressing it in the post office. Didn't record a video of it because didn't need to. And it would give away security in the shop, wouldn't it? Around the post office area. Which isn't my intention, is it? So, don't need to worry about that. That's all been done. Can't walk the dogs up the shop, can I, with such threats? Because I'll just get a complaint, won't I? So we're keeping ourselves safe away from this dirty, corrupt community. Well, someone's pissed off that I'm not following the rules of said dirty, corrupt community. And I'm letting my dogs piss and shit in my garden and not pick it up because I've got water damage to my lawnmower and my strimmer from when I went out the house. You can see how I'm looking at it all now, can't you? And I've even worked out how the lights are being affected. Above the area where the water damage has been occurring to the lawnmower and the strimmer, yeah, and above my head in here, affecting the lighting, let me just show you by turning the light on. I'm not going to be silly enough to put my coffee on the computer now, am I? Alright, let me just turn the light on and we'll see if I'm... if I'm correct about that as well. Alright. Yeah, I took a sizable amount out of that. It did actually go down to that. Yeah, and all the sediments going down to the bottom. Alright. Alright. See it flickering? They came out and repaired that one. Alright. So you getting it so far? Yeah. That's where the strimmer and that was. Alright. It's also where that camera cables are in that part of the building, in the loft. That's it, Marnie. You just lay down there. Let's have a look at this light fitting. No, just lay down, Marnie. Just sit there a minute while I'm watching this flickering. There you go. As soon as I move away from the light switch. So you imagine if I'm trying to find clothes on the chair. Alright. So I'm definitely not touching the lights fitting, am I? Alright. Alright. So that's strobing. Kitchen light strobing. But the ones that I put up was the improvised ones, because that's not wired in like an electrician will wire it in. It's on an extension lead. Yeah. The plug socket's over there, so all I have to do is, if I want lighting, I've got lighting. For lighting, I've got lighting. Now, here's the funny thing. Right, Marnie, get on your bed, please. Stop going towards your dog food. Get on your bed. Now, or I'll shut the kitchen door. I'm trusting you. So you don't have to keep going in and out of the kitchen, do you? You sit on your bed and be good. Just while I point all this out. Right, now in my loft, which is logged with the landlords, there's a missing brick. Right. Above where the solar panels generator is. Right. And I've coiled up a load of wire there because I found that going to just tucked underneath the fiberglass, and it was going straight over to above where my home phone was sitting. And I thought, Now, why is it going through into next door's building through that hole? Which is like half a brick, so you imagine a hose pipe with a spray nozzle on the end, just spraying water on the electrics. Yeah. So I have to call out the landlords to come and fix it. Right? I'm saying that quietly for a reason. Because it's absolutely silent next door at the moment. So, yeah, there was a pile of wood that was left above here as well, which is why I moved the internet cable from there. Right. See the hole? I positioned the bed to catch it. Yeah? Deliberately. Because the bed was along that way, wasn't it? Under that. Right? So, water, electrics, water dripping from above through electric cable, which electrifies the water. Oh, that's dangerous, isn't it? Right. And the telltale signal is mildew spores underneath where the water sprayed, because it's coming through the ceiling. Like I pointed out about the corner. Right? Which is why I've been adapting the wiring as a workaround. But I got bamboozled by science, didn't I? And, oh no, we'll just paint over it. It's okay. Right, how much is that paint? Oh, that's £100, something, a gallon. Is it now? Oh, so we're getting paid that amount of money for coming to do something that you don't need to do. Oh, that's a good little con, isn't it? And that allows you to put the rent up, doesn't it? Oh. So kickbacks and blah, blah, blah. Sam working around. Is your carer living here? No, he's not living here because we're working out what plan I need for my carer. Door's open there, isn't it? You can see there's no one laying in the bed. No. Might have been my carer coming up to check on me last night. Because everyone's waiting for me to kick off, aren't they? Right? Having a PTSD. And it's taking all my fucking patience. Because my instincts are telling me something else is going on. Be careful. So I'm trusting in that because it's coming from a higher source. And we got section in prison or kill order for misuse of Investigatory Powers Act, which I think the landlords are now abusing as well as the local council who gives them the contracts. And they're all profiting off the same benefit system, aren't they? By trying to get folks to move out to take control of the solar panel energy. Oh, they've already got to come and do the windows, but they haven't been able to come around and measure them up yet. Right, because I'm being made to miss appointments from sleep deprivation. Do you see where all this is going now? And I'm missing doctor's appointments for the same reason. I've got electrical devices being sabotaged to waste my resources if I replace them or have to replace them, so I just simply haven't been replacing them. Alright, I'm supposed to be getting so stressed that I'm forced into a mistake of going and getting something to calm down with. Oh, while being aware there's a third setup in motion. Right. I'm getting the neighbours trying to deliberately trigger PTSD, so I'll block it out with loud music, which they can then complain about as being antisocial. See where I'm going with all of this, can't you? Which brings me back to the dog setup, doesn't it? And that false antisocial behaviour order. Right? Because someone's been manipulating the law, haven't they, again? Remember, the judge settled it between me and Mr. Murphy. Then somebody else decided to try and use that to send a policewoman to my front door, which I then told to fuck off my doorstep, you corrupt cunt. Yeah, that's how I spoke to her. I said, who sent you? She said, Margaret. I said, did she now? And the judge has already settled the neighbourhood dispute. Oh. That was the policewoman's own words. She named the person that sent a policewoman to my door, who had then unknowingly been corrupted by an erroneous complaint. She got an honest answer from me. Yeah, fuck off my doorstep, you corrupt cunt. Because she's a female. Yeah? If it was a male corrupted policeman, I would have said constable, slowly, and then got the reply back like I did when they was messing about with my PIP benefit. Yeah, when they sent the police, the fire brigade and the medical services to my property. All before imprisoning me for 77 days. Right, it's all on video. Right, you can look back through the videos, just type in police and it'll pop up with those police interaction videos. Right, you can check for yourselves. Now I've got some fat white doctor telling me I'm good to go. No. I'm obviously not good to go, am I? Because you've all been trying to get me triggered to kick off, to repeat the fucking cycle, haven't you? Alright. Can you see what I've just explained as it comes up to an hour-long video? So why am I sitting tight at home with enough food, enough drinks, enough medication, enough dog food? Why am I sitting tight when I don't have to go anywhere? Relaxing, grounding and following my doctor's advice since our last face-to-face where I explained exactly this, what's in this video. Right, so the doctor even knows that I've been telling the truth. Right, I'm going to leave you to digest all that information, because it's information that the state want as well, isn't it? So if everyone has the same information at the same time, then if anything does happen to me, everyone knows why, don't they? Right. Have a lovely Sunday, folks. Good luck to the lads as they play a football match today. Won't be watching it on live TV though, will I? Because that'd just be another government angle, won't it? All the best. Have a lovely Sunday, folks.